is Rachel Choi. I'm an organist and study at McGill University, and I'm a part of the team of the CIOC competition, which is Canadian International Organ Competition, which is happening from October 5th to October 16th. Please come and join organ music.
If the pipe organ were an animal, it'd be the lion of the music kingdom. I'm David Adelman, taking you through a tour of the Canadian International Organ Competition to learn how exactly this complex instrument works.
I'm John Grew. I'm Artistic Director of the Canadian International Organ Competition. When you hear the sound of a great pipe organ, there's nothing quite like it. You can't have an organ competition without having Bach. So,
Is Bach your favorite musician?
well, I wouldn't say that, but it's just it's so important for the organ.
Why do you think young people are get involved with the organ?
They want to see. It's visual. I mean, I can still remember that I used to listen to hockey games or boxing match on the radio. Today they want to see. Everybody, including me. So why wouldn't they want to see what's going on with the organ? It's so complex.
We're in the insides of the massive organ at the Notre Dame Basilica. Follow me as we explore the thousands upon thousands of pipes here on the insides of the organ. And watch your step. So I'm here on the top of a pipe organ that's almost 150 years old, with organist and composer Pierre Grandmaison.
Yes.
Pierre, how does it feel to be like on the top of this majestic organ?
It's beautiful, huh? You are inside the mystery. We are in the second keyboard of the organ called Grand Orgue, okay, or Great Organ.
So let's hope no one turns on the organ while we're up here.
And here you are probably in the most important section of all the organ.
Well, you're in for a treat at the Canadian International Organ Competition. Why do you need special organ shoes?
Well, there's a few things. A lot of people think they look like dance shoes at first, like jazz shoes, but they actually have the felt side of the leather down on the bottom, and there's also leather on the heel as well. The heel is a bit taller than a dance shoe, which makes it easier to play when you're pivoting your feet.
We live in a world where multitasking is essential, and what an organist is doing is essentially multitasking. And so I think perhaps that would have a pretty good appeal for younger people.
I want people to go to an organ recital and think like, oh, you know, I was so moved by what I heard. It really like shook me.
It's the competition. It's beginning like in a few days. How do you feel?
Totally excited. People are going to talk about it in the coming days, and hopefully they're going to come with massive groups of people to attend the first round on October the 5th.
And how do you feel about the selection?
Well, it was an interesting process. You know, we had 60 applicants, and the preliminary jury selected 16 from 11 countries. 13 of them are already prize winners of other competitions, so that shows the level of the competition.
My name is Jens Kornhofer. I'm from Germany, and I'm a candidate for the second international organ competition here.
Jean, you're number one on the list. How does it feel?
It's kind of scary to be the first one to open this competition. Well, it's never easy to open such a big competition like that, and you have to set the highest level as possible, because at the end of the third day, we want the jury to remember our performance.
I think that's the important thing, that you have fun while you're playing, that you don't think about the competition and the judges who are there and making notes of what is good and bad, but you just think about that you play fantastic music for a fantastic audience.
If you don't know Bach, or if you don't know Beethoven, if you're not interested in that sort of music, how can you get an audience member to come?
Well, I would say come for the curiosity of the instrument. You know, organ music is strange in the sense that it's a sign of curiosity. So I would say make a step, come in here, because it's not all about Bach and Beethoven. You know, it's also about young composers writing this organ music nowadays in 2011. So it's not all looking in the past, it's also looking nowadays and looking to the future.